although under the partition plan, Yerushalayim was to be an international city that everyone had access to, the reality on the ground was that Jews had no access.
You know, when we were growing up, the Kotel, it was like, will we ever be able to be there? It was a dream yet. Yeah, when the Mashiach comes, we'll be able to go back to the Kotel.
Even though from 1948 to 1967, we had a state, I don't think there was anyone at any time who ever felt that it was complete without the whole of Yerushalayim being in Jewish hands.
Up until then, Jews thought, we have a Jewish state, but it's a state without a soul. But during the Six-Day War, when the Israeli Defense Forces took the Kotel, the miracle of the state of Israel was completed.
And I remember seeing my father cry, right there standing near the radio, and I say, Abba, why are you crying? And we heard, Har Habayit Biyadenu. Why Jew didn't cry? Har Habayit Biyadenu. And those words, those three words, changed Jewish history.
It wasn't just the Kotel that was in our hands. It was, for the first time in many, many years, that we as the Jewish people were in our own hands as well.
David am der Frau, ich bin meher, alle Säufer Toppim. Yom Yerushalayim mircha, oi berachmin toshuv, was ich kein Besoicha, was ich kein Besoicha, kasher di parto.
Yom Yerushalayim is a day to appreciate what God has done for us. It's a day to appreciate the valor and the courage and the self-sacrifice of Tzahal. It's a day to appreciate God's having moved us really back into the center of history.
It's a day when we get the opportunity to celebrate the Yichud Yerushalayim, the fact that Yerushalayim in its entirety is in our hands.
And we see that the Baal Tshuva movement was connected very much to the Six-Day War. People felt it, the intangible sense of coming home.
But for thousands of years, the Jews were in exile, and we prayed 3 times a day, at least, to Yerushalayim. It has always been the focus of our dreams and aspirations and the center of our prayers.
Yerushalayim represents the continuation of the Jewish nation. Everyone pray to Yerushalayim. Everyone want to be in Yerushalayim.
For 2,000 years, we've yearned to be back in the city of Yerushalayim. And we've prayed, Yerushalayim Ircha Barachim Toshuv, that God should return with His mercy to Yerushalayim. We shouldn't forget all those yearnings and all those prayers and realize how privileged we are and the opportunity we have to have Yerushalayim in our generation.
As long as we continue to observe Yom Yerushalayim as a day on which we recognize God's role in our history and the relationship between Israel's destiny and God's vision, it has the power to lead us toward our ultimate destiny.
The entire Six-Day War and what Yom Yerushalayim represents is a hakarat hatov, it's a gratitude to the Almighty for allowing us to have the state of Israel and the fact that it thrives and we are able to go there anytime we want, and every Jew knows that Israel's there for them.
This miracle is perhaps the greatest miracle of all, that 3 years after Auschwitz, a Jewish state was formed, and in 1967 it was complete when Yerushalayim came into Jewish hands.
It's our home. It's the place where we can't ever be told you're not welcome. And we have to always make sure that that home is well fortified, is secure. And that'll only happen if we continue to support it from where we reside in the diaspora.